Greetings everyone, today I am going to introduce you Ovi, which is the first public open source model that can generate both audio and video at the same time, like VO3 of Google or Sora 2 of OpenAI. We have implemented block swapping and intelligent scaled FP8 base model from Kohya Musubi and tiled VAE decode from ConfUI, and our design clear all memory and CPU offloading. So with our amazing optimizations and our presets, you can use this model locally on your Windows computer. Moreover, I will show on MassCompute and RunPod as well in this tutorial.
This little powerhouse is the future of on-device AI. We explore it this week on SE Courses.
People worry about AI taking jobs. At C Courses, we teach you how to build with it instead.
They say I built this suit in a cave.
Have watched empires rise and fall like tides. The patterns of history are a code. AI is finally learning to read it. Join us at C Courses.
As we have seen, it is able to generate extremely realistic videos from just text like this, or you can provide an image input like this and it is perfectly able to animate it as well. Moreover, our application has so many features like generating multiple videos and automatically merging them like this case. So let me show you some of the features that we have. First of all, you can upload either images or videos. Let me demonstrate you. When you upload a video like this, it will get the last frame automatically, or you can upload image. Based on your selected aspect ratio, it will automatically crop it like this. Or you can enable auto padding feature and it will automatically pad. Moreover, you are able to change the base width and height. So when you change the base width and height, it will automatically change the video width and height like this and it will automatically crop it. You see, cropped image resolution is here and the base image resolution is here. You can also change the resolution from here like this and you will see the output image immediately, the video that you are going to get immediately. You can of course always automatically pad, then when you pad it, it will add black pixels like this. We have prepared so many examples to show you how to use this application. Go to examples tab and you can load any example. It will immediately load the example like this. This model requires specific prompting. You need to specify the speaking between S and E tags like this, and you can define the audio properties between audio cap and audio cap tags like this. Our application has built-in validate prompt format, so it will automatically warn you. For example, let's make this invalid. Click generate video and it will show you prompt syntax error. You can enable this checkbox to skip automatic validation if you want. We have enabled video extension feature. This feature works amazing. Let me demonstrate. Let's go to examples. Let's go to text to video extend examples or image to video extend examples you can use. When you click load example, it will automatically load the image, automatically crop according to your resolution and other settings. And you see, this is a 3 lines of prompt. You can also put new lines, it is fine. And each line will be generated as a single video. Then it will be automatically merged into single output, as we have seen in this video. Instead of this enable video extension, you can enable multi-line prompts and each prompt will be generated separately and will not be merged. When we enable the video extension last frame, it is using the last frame of the previous video. Let me show you. Let's open the outputs folder and inside here you will see used source images and the extension used images will be shown like this. So this was the input frame of the second video and this was the input frame of the third video. For image to video, again we are saving which image was used to generate that video. You can set duration from here. You can set it like 10 seconds. However, this model is made for 5 seconds and each video is 121 frames with 24 fps. So when you make it more than 5 seconds, the results are good as a video, but the speaking is getting somewhat broken. Moreover, when you provide a video input in here like this one, it will use its last frame and it will automatically combine and generate the merged video. If you enable this checkbox, it will not automatically combine it. We have video seed. It is set as 99 as a default. You can randomize and it will randomize seed. Moreover, you can disable audio, so the generated video will not have audio. However, this is not preventing speaking of the characters. We have full metadata feature. Every generation will be saved with its metadata. So when you open your generations and when you open the metadata file, you will see all the information, all the used settings for this generation. We support LoRa feature, so you can load your LoRas as you wish. They are working. So far we have tested 2.25 billion model LoRa's. For example, this glowing eyes is working really good. So you can select up to 4 LoRa's with each one having different scale. This model has 2 layers, video layers and sound layers. So you can apply your LoRa to each layer or both of them. Where you need to put your LoRa's is inside LoRa's folder like this. You can use different solvers, but UniPC is working and it is the recommended one. 50 steps is recommended, so when you are generating a video it will do 50 steps generation, but you can do like 20, it will reduce quality. You can set number of generations, so when you set it as 10, it will start generating videos, same video with different seeds, so you will get different results and you can pick the best one. These are the model specific parameters. You can play with them and see if it is improving your quality, but these are set to best quality right now. When you increase the audio guidance scale a little bit, it can follow your speaking prompt more strictly, and when you increase video guidance scale, it can follow your video definition more strictly. Now we came to our optimization section. We have massive amount of GPU optimizations. We support block swap fully, so as low as 6 GB GPUs you can use this application. You see, we have all the GPU presets, they are all automatically set. When you start your application first time, it will recognize your GPU and it will set the best preset automatically for you. Moreover, if you want to generate with bigger resolution, you need to increase your block swap, obviously, because it will use more VRAM. We have CPU offload. I recommend to never disable this, and we have clear all memory. Now this feature is extremely important. With this feature, you will be able to generate videos even as low as 32 GB RAM memory. However, I recommend more RAM memory. If you are on low RAM memory, I recommend this. However, if you have like 96 GB or 64 GB, you can uncheck this and it will make your multiple generations, consecutive generations faster. So this model uses T5 text encoder. We support scaled FP8 version of it. We support caching the prompt only on CPU. This is still really fast. It takes like 10 seconds. We support scaled FP8 base model feature. So this reduces VRAM usage like 10 GB when you are not doing any block swapping, and the quality is almost same because we have implemented this from famous Kohya Musubi tuner, and this is almost same quality as BF16 original model. Why? Because this is intelligent scaling. We support Sage attention, and by default the model uses flash attention. My installer will install all of it automatically for you, and we support tiled VAE decode. Without this, using this model on low GPUs was impossible, but now as low as 6 GB GPUs can use this model, and the quality is same. I didn't notice any quality degrade. By default it uses some video negative prompt and audio negative prompt. You can change this if you wish as well. Moreover, we have full preset system, so you can make any change, save your preset, and when you restart your application, it will remember your last used preset and it will automatically load it. Moreover, you can switch between presets very easily, and you see it will even auto crop to accordingly set resolution automatically for you. And we support batch processing. This is important. For example, yesterday I did set this folder for batch processing input folder. You see there are prompts, and I have generated 60 videos while I was not on my computer. This is not only for text prompts. For example, in this folder I did set image plus prompt, image plus prompt, just image, this will be ignored, and just prompt. So the logic is that you give this batch folder, you give the output folder as you wish like this, and it will first verify the prompts are accurate or not. If this is not checked, then it will automatically recognize the aspect ratio of the image, and base it on your base height and base width resolution. It will automatically crop it and it will generate the video. It is super intelligent. It uses all the settings that you did set here and leave it as you wish. Come back after 10 hours and you will see all your videos generated perfectly. So it matches the image file name with the text file name, and it reads the text file name as a prompt and uses this as an input image. If there is no input image, it will just use the text file prompt and it will be like text to video feature. So this video was text to video, this video was text to video, this video was image to video, and this video was text to video. It does all of it perfectly fine. So how you can install this amazing application? I will show you how to install on Windows, on RunPod, and on MassCompute. We have all one-click installers. The usage is same on all platforms, RunPod, MassCompute or Windows. So after you install it, the usage is exactly same. Download the zip file. I will show all three installations. I will begin with Windows. So let's download latest zip file. Move to download the zip file wherever you want to install. For example, let's install into our Q drive. Right click and let's extract the zip file into the OV version 8 folder like this. You see, don't use space characters or special characters. Then all you need to do is just double click Windows install and update.bat file, run, and it will start installation. This installation will also automatically trigger this model download, but when you are installing, you can also start downloading the models. Let's just wait for regular installation. You see, it will generate a virtual environment and it will install all the libraries. I have compiled all the libraries that you need. For this installation to work, you need to follow this Windows requirements tutorial. When you click this link, you will get to this video. So I recommend you to follow this video with its post. It is here. When you open this link, you will see which libraries, which programs that you need to install how. This is very updated post. This is updated 3 September 2025. It is for Torch 2.8 and CUDA 12.9. It is working with all the GPUs. So this is not only for RTX 5000 series. If you have 2000 series, 1000, 3000, 4000, still it is working with all of them. And all the links and the instructions are written here as well with the images, so you can follow video along with this post and you will not have any issues. Following these Windows requirements one time will let you install all of the applications that I share and all of the AI applications that you want to use later. So the installation will be pretty fast if you have cached of these libraries. It is installing almost done. So after installation has been completed, scroll top and see if there are any errors. If there are any errors, select everything, copy and paste into a TXT file and message me. So once it is completed, it will start downloading the models. I have a very special model downloader. This model downloader uses UGET strategy. It starts downloading models with 16 different connections and it is extremely robust. Even if you have a very low speed internet connection, it will work, and it has full resume capability. So you see we have currently downloaded 5 GB of the model. Let me close this. Then I will click Windows download models or resume download, run, and it will start checking and continuing. You see it is continuing wherever it is left. Moreover, this downloader has hash calculation system. Therefore, it will ensure that your models are downloaded 100% accurately. So there won't be any cases where model is corrupted. And it will skip already downloaded files. You see it skipped them. It's extremely robust, fast, and really good program. Moreover, let's say you want to make a fresh installation but not re-download models. It is totally fine. You see my model downloads are continuing, but what I'm going to do is I will cancel this. I will go back to my previous installation and you see there is CKPTs folder. This is where the models are downloaded. I will cut this and move this back into my new installation like this. Replace all files because we have downloaded few of them. Then when I click Windows download or resume, let's see what happens. Now it will verify the hash of the files. It is quickly verifying them. As you can see, hash verification requires reading file at least once, but this is ensuring that there is no error. This process is also made on RunPod and MassCompute as well, so you will not have any issues. And all files are verified like this. So you should see this message once it is all downloaded. I also recommend you to update application always. So since I made an update between this installation and while recording video, let me show you how to update. All you need to do is clicking the install button again, run. Don't worry, this will not install from beginning. So you see it updated the application. If there is any new library, it will install it. If not, it's done. Like this. Now we are ready to start application. To start application, double click Windows startup.bat file, run, and the application will start. You will see that it will automatically pick accurate GPU for myself, and it picked the 32 GB GPU preset for me. I recommend you to first test an example and verify it is working. So I will load this example. It is loaded. Hit generate video. Do nothing else. This is for verification with default settings. Now you should follow the started CMD windows. You will see all the information here. We have pretty verbal CMD logs, so you will see everything here. First of all, it will create the T5 encoding of this prompt, and we have T5 encoding cache system. So when I run this prompt again, it will not use the T5 at all, because this cache is saved inside, let me show you, inside prompt cache. So it is like 1 megabytes file. When I generate another video with this prompt, it will use that cache file and it will skip that entirely, and it will speed up our generation. So the generation started. It is currently 4-second IT on my RTX 5090. Why? Because I am also recording a video, therefore it is using a lot of GPU power. Normally this is like 3-second IT on RTX 5090, and it is really fast. I mean, it is taking like 3 minutes to generate 121 frames, 24 FPS, 5-second videos with 720 to 720p resolution. On RTX 5090, you can also generate 960 to 960, so you see this is HD resolution without using any block swapping. It is fitting into GPU, but let's say it starts not fit into GPU, just enable Scale It FP8 model and it will start using lesser 10 GB of VRAM, so it will fit into GPU. With this, you can probably generate 10 seconds or even longer, or like 180p like this, 180p resolution videos as well. So based on your GPU, based on your needs, you can play with these settings, but as I said, for testing, just load example, hit generate and wait for results. Moreover, our cancel feature is working amazing. Let me demonstrate you. When I click this cancel, it is immediately cancelled. Why? Because when clear all memory is enabled, it is starting each process as a sub process. Therefore, we can terminate it immediately. So let's load another example. I want to test this example, not that one. You see it is auto-loaded and generate video. You can use any example, but we had played with some parameters. So let's just cancel this. Let's just refresh the page. Let's go example, image to video, load example, and hit generate. Yes, let's just wait now. While video is being generated, I want to show something else. Some people asking me how can they use this application on their second GPU. So you see Windows start.up file, copy paste it, type 2 and the GPU or whatever name you want, right click and edit this Notepad++. All of my files are text files like this, so you can see whatever inside them. It is all 100% secure. What we need to do is I will just remove this RAM and this will become available. Now when I start with this, it will start using my second GPU. So let's open a terminal, type pip install NVI top. It will install the NVI top, then type NVI top, and you see it is showing how much GPU I am using. This screen is extremely important, so you should follow this to see which GPU it is using, how much it is using. You should focus that it should use near to the maximum wattage. as much as what it uses, that means that you are utilizing your GPU accurately. Moreover, do not close the terminal of the application directly like this because we are using sub-processes. First click cancel all, then close your terminal. So always first click cancel, then close your terminal to not have any leftover. Otherwise, the process may keep running and keep using your resources until it is done. Okay, so the demo video, example video has been generated, the first example. So let's listen it.
Welcome to the SE Courses Made Premium OV app.
As you have seen, it is pretty good quality. It is automatically saved inside outputs folder. So you see, we can see it is saved here. When you use video extension, it will save individual parts as well. Let me show you what I mean. So this is the first part of the generated video. This is the second part. This is third part, and this is the combination. So you can edit any of them. You can use any of them. We are saving all of them for you. Let me show you each one.
I have watched empires rise and fall like tides. The patterns of history are a code. AI is finally learning to read it. Join us at Seek Courses.
So how you can properly write prompts? You can investigate, analyze these examples. They are really good basis for you. I have so many examples for you to test out for multi-line prompting, for video extension prompting, and single video prompting. You see all of them are here. However, I prepared a guidance for you. You will see that there is prompt generate guide in Gemini. Let's open the Gemini prompt gen asking format. Go to Google AI Studio. This is free to use. Just log in with your account. From here, select Gemini 2.5 Pro. Upload these two files into Gemini. Then read the instructions here. For example, I have extend video generation guide. Just modify the parts that you need. Copy paste it. Let me show you. And hit generate. Then actually, let's make this media resolution medium. It will make it to read PDF better, and hit generate. Then it will give you different prompts based on the instructions, the details that you want. This is a good way to generate prompts for video extension or single prompts. It doesn't matter, both of them. Moreover, I find that when you want to merge different videos, 4 seconds is working better. And we also support each prompt to have different duration. All you need to do is beginning of the prompt, type the duration like this. So this prompt, this particular prompt will be 3 seconds. This is working in batch processing or multi-line processing or video extension or single processing. The application will parse each prompt and it will see that this is 2 seconds. This one will use the duration that you set here, it is 4, and this one use the duration set there. But you can set each one different duration like this. This gives you more control over the generation. You see, this application is designed in mind for professional usage. This is a really state-of-the-art application, and you can generate whole animations, videos, video sequences with this, whole stories with this application. When you scroll down in our post, you will see all the updates that we have made historically. So you can read here to learn a lot of information regarding this application development and which features it gets as well. I usually put the latest updates just under the first introduction section. You see the updates are all written here. Okay, so let's begin with the MassCompute. You see there is MassCompute instructions read txt file, double click it. We have example tutorials for you to learn more about it. Now we have coupon that works on all GPUs. If you want to learn about prices and more, you can double click this link. It will give you more information regarding the GPUs and prices. So first of all, please use this link to register MassCompute. I appreciate that. After login, set some billing, some credits, go to deploy, select your GPU accordingly. If you select this RTX Pro 6000 Blackwell, this will work amazing with amazing speed, and the price is also amazing. So from category select creator, from image select SE courses. We are updating this image. Hopefully it will be way faster in future when initializing. And discount coupon. Now this coupon works on all of the GPUs, SE courses, verify and deploy. And it is deployed. You just need to wait for initialization right now. This part is actually same as my other previous MassCompute. So I will show quickly. You need ThinLinc client for connecting. Just Windows download, install it. Once you install it with double click, from the options, from the local devices, drivers, set your shared folder to transfer files. I already did set it. And put the zip file, the downloaded zip file into your shared folder. It is here for myself, MassCompute shared folder. I will just put it here. Now I need to wait for machine to start. Okay, so the machine has started. Let's copy the login URL, copy the password. Make sure that username is Ubuntu. Also copy paste it and connect. Continue. Wait for connection to start. Okay, click start. Okay, machine started. Go to the home. Go to the thin drives. You can also log in your Patreon from this browser and download here as well. But this is easier. There is my zip file. I will copy paste it. I will drag and drop it into my downloads like this. Make sure that install everything on downloads folder, not on the shared drive. And extract here. Double click, enter inside. You see there is MassCompute instructions. Copy this install command, go back to folder, click these three dots, open in terminal, right click and paste. And it will start installation as soon as you see OV Pro. You can start downloading models to save time. So I will just copy this, go back to folder, open in terminal, right click and paste. And it will start downloading models simultaneously. Since this is on cloud machine, it will be super fast. You see the downloads are super fast. It is downloading with, let's see the speed. Okay, 300 megabytes per second. Yes, almost 400 megabytes per second. Really, really fast. And it's also installing. The MassCompute installation is like 10 times, sometimes 100 times faster than RunPod. RunPod disks are extremely slow. Therefore, I'm recommending the MassCompute. Moreover, this GPU on RunPod is extremely expensive. Let me show you. When I go to pods and deploy, you will see that its price is $1.84. 1.84, and also it will cost you disk space. It will be like $1.9 on MassCompute. It is only $1.47, and we have 768 gigabytes of storage, 192 gigabytes of RAM memory on this machine. So let's just wait for installation to be completed. So the downloads of the models finished before the installation, and installation is almost also finished. Yes, installation also finished. It will automatically start the application when you first time install. Then second time you can close the terminal and start new one like this. Let me also show you that so you won't have any issues. But you can right away use the started one as well. So let's close this, copy this, and in here open in terminal. You will notice that we also have multiple GPU option. So when you have multiple GPU, you can set each instance into different GPU like this and different output folder like this, and you can use multiple GPUs on same machine, generate multiple videos at the same time. It is just same. You just change this GPU ID 1, 2, 3, whatever you have. The first one is 0. So the application started, and I can copy paste this link and open it in my browser like this, so it will work faster than using inside ThinLinc client, and it is started. It's exactly same as in the Windows. So let's try the first example. It is loaded, generate video. I wonder the speed of the RTX 6000, and you will notice that it has selected 96 GB GPU preset, and this GPU doesn't use clear all memory because we have the memory as well on this machine. And let's see the speed. You see, to return back to terminal, I am still using ThinLinc client. Okay, the speed is 2.48 seconds IT. If I open new terminal and type NVI tab, I can see how much watt it is using. It is using 500 watts, very good, and around 26.5 gigabytes of GPU. Okay, it is already generated. You see 50 steps inference took only 2 minutes on this GPU, and video will appear here. Yes, it is appeared. It is same as in Windows. So I can download from here with this icon to download to my PC, or I can go to outputs folder, copy the generated everything if you wish, like copy the outputs folder entirely, move back to thin drives, share it folder, paste it there. Then this will appear on your PC as well. When I go back to my MassCompute shared folder, you see the output is here. I can copy paste it into my PC and it will work. So don't forget to terminate your machine on MassCompute. If you stop it, it will not stop billing. So you need to delete it for not using any credits. Now I will show you how to use RunPod. For RunPod usage, we have RunPod instructions read txt file, double click and open it. Please use this link to register. I appreciate that. Okay, let's go to sign in. After registering, it will automatically sign you probably. Set some billing to your account. Then let's go to pods. Then I will delete this older machine because as long as I don't delete it, it will use my credits. Terminate pods. Okay, pods. I recommend you to apply these filters. NVMe disk, 100 GB of RAM memory, and 5090s are good. However, to not get slow 5090, I will also apply a region restriction. So let's see. This one, no. This one, no. This one, no. Okay, this one has. So start from very bottom of North America. They are the best ones. Okay, you can select multiple GPU if you want to use multiple generations. You can do that. We have it. I will click this edit. First of all, change template and select RunPod PyTorch 2.2.0. It will say you that this is supported, but don't worry. My installer generating a virtual environment and installing PyTorch 2.8 with CUDA 12.9. So make sure that this is selected because scripts are made for this. Then click edit and select volume disk like this. If you want to connect also from proxy at 7860, 7861. Set overrides and ready. Also you can set multiple GPUs if you want because we have multiple GPU starting parameters as well. Each GPU can generate different video. I will show on single GPU. So this has a volume disk of 200 gigabytes. This is important. Let's verify that. Yes, volume storage is 200 because we will download some models. Then wait for connect part to initialize. If this takes longer than 1 minute, I just dump the machine and get a new one. Then click the JupyterLab. And you need to wait for this JupyterLab to start. If this doesn't start in 1 minute, just delete this machine and get a new one. Unfortunately, RunPod is very unpredictable. Then I will drag and drop my zip file into this workspace. Then wait for upload. You see in the bottom it shows uploading. This is important. Wait for it. Okay, upload complete. Then right click and extract archive. Then click this refresh. Okay, extracted. RunPod instructions read txt and select this install command. Open new terminal. Copy paste it and wait for installation to start. When you see the OV folder here, you can start download models as well, like this, and open new terminal and start downloading. Now just wait for installation to be completed. It is installing and there is one crucial part. If this installation is finishes before this download finished, it will also start downloading. So then we need to cancel one of the downloads. But let's see, on MassCompute, it was finished. The download was finished faster than the installation. I am predicting it will be same here, but the download speed of the RunPod is slow. You can see the speed. You see like 275 megabytes per second. But let's see what will happen. But this machine we got is pretty decent one. It is fast, not very slow. Okay, downloads of models finished. We can see that all downloaded, verified. Therefore, there will be no problems. Installation is also close to the finish. To cancel download when it is running, you can do Ctrl X or Ctrl C and it will cancel the download if simultaneous downloads starts. But I doubt that it will happen. Okay, so the installation completed and you see we saved time with starting download and the installation at the same time. You will see that once the application started, local URL and Gradio live like this. So I will connect from Gradio live. If you want to connect from proxy port, go back to your my port and click 7861. So this will open the application from RunPod Proxy. However, I recommend Gradio. It is working better than the RunPod Proxy. So as usual, do an example first. So let's try this example and it will load it here. Wait for it. Gradio Live may be slower sometimes. Let's see if this is faster. Load example. Okay, this was faster, the proxy, and generate video. So whichever works better, you can use either of them. And now wait for result. To verify it is properly working, you can follow the status on the terminal started here. To start a new terminal, you need to use this command. But if another instance were running, then you should do here and restart pod. You won't need to run the installer again with restart and use this to start. If you have multiple GPUs, set the GPU ID and output folder like this and start each one of them, and you will be able to generate videos on each GPU, and each one will get saved into a different folder, so you will not have any issues. If you stop your pod and start again, then you should run the installer again, because some of the installations may be installed on the container disk, and container disks are reset when you stop your pod. Or let's say you are using the storage system, then you need to run installer again. If you want to learn more about storage system, I have RunPod permanent network storage tutorial here. It is just so easy. You install as usual, then you click deploy with pod with volume and select the GPU, select same template. This is important, like RunPod PyTorch 2.2, and start. Always select the same template or it will break your application. This is important. So let's see, the generation started. Okay, it is almost done, I think, while we were talking, because it is fast. Okay, where it is? Oh, not done yet. It is just loading the models. Yeah, model loading is slow. Moreover, we have LoRAs, and our LoRa system is extremely fast, robust. I made it really optimal. You can also use LoRAs. To use LoRAs on RunPod, you need to upload your LoRa into LoRAs folder. You can use RunPod CTL or like wget. Let me show you, like wget the link. I also have a tutorial for this. SE Courses channel, search wget like this and you will see this. Watch this tutorial and you will learn how to upload and download models to RunPod, MassCompute, the cloud services. So you need to put your LoRa's here. After you put your LoRa's, you just need to click refresh. Okay, you see, this is the problem of the proxy. It was, temporarily disconnected and now reconnected, but you won't see the result here. So where will you see the result? The result will be saved inside. Let's go to workspace, inside OV Pro, inside outputs. So we will get the result from here. You won't get the result from here anymore, unfortunately. Okay, it is generating right now. You see it is 2.94 second IT. It was 2.48 second on RTX 6000 Pro GPU. Let's just wait. Okay, generation completed. When you refresh, you will see the items here. Right click and download. So this is a way of downloading, or you can go to parent folder, right click and download. You can download all of the generated videos like this. Or if it was working, you would be able to download from here. So it is better to use Gradio Live and select your example, load example. Unfortunately, Gradio Live may be slow sometimes on RunPod. It is happening all the time. You just need to wait, and you can use either way. I recommend MassCompute, but you can also use RunPod. It is working. Okay, now it is loading image first, then it will auto crop. We need to wait. You see, it is still loading. The Gradio Live is slow sometimes. Yes, it is loading image. Once it is loaded, it will, yes, it is also loading. Okay, cropped image is ready. The resolution is here. Just click generate. One of the very nice features of the Gradio is that you can open Gradio in multiple tabs, and each click of generate will be automatically queued. So you can also use the Gradio queue system. This is same also in when you are using in MassCompute or when you're using in your computer. If you want to queue generations, let's start a single application. Don't start multiple applications, just single application. We will just open Gradio in multiple browser tabs. Okay, this is started. So let's click example, let's hit generate, and then open this tab in another tab. And this time let's load this example and hit generate. You will see that it is cute like this. And it will use all the settings that you set for each generation. So this is a global feature of the Gradio, and I am making all Gradio applications. This way you can queue multiple generations, whatever you are doing. For example, this is another Gradio leaf that is running on RunPod. Let's try another example. For example, this one, load it, hit generate, and you will see that it is queued like this. So this is a global feature, and this is how you can download models. Don't forget to stop your pod. When you stop your pod, it will use very minimal amount of credits of your account on RunPod, not on MassCompute. If you don't want anything to be used, terminate. With permanent storage system, there is no close. Let me show you. So let's select the same template. Okay. Now I can deploy this on multiple GPUs. As long as you do not overwrite the same file, you won't have any issues. So you see, I can start it on multiple GPUs, and then there is no stop option because this is just terminate, and when you terminate this, you will not lose any data because it is saved inside the storage. Okay, this is all for today. I hope you have enjoyed. Please give a like, subscribe, leave a comment. Also, we have Patreon exclusive post index here. We have so many different applications, and you can join my Discord channel. I recommend it. You see our Discord channel is here. When you open it, you will see our server with 11,000 members. Just join. Also, you can follow me on LinkedIn. I have LinkedIn here. This is my real profile. You can follow me here, and I recommend you to join our subreddit. We are getting bigger and better. Let me show you our statistics. We have 400k views. We have 7,000 members. We are growing. So hopefully see you another amazing tutorial video.